Famed indie singer Rina Sawayama is stepping onto the big screen. She's taken a role in the much-anticipated production of John Wick 4, playing alongside Keanu Reeves, of course. She recently reflected on working with Reeves, and specifically on how welcoming he was to the new cast in the John Wick universe. Stay with us as we delve into the John Wick franchise and Keanu Reeves' plans post-Wick. First up, what was Rina Sawayama's experience on set? In an interview with Variety, the Hold the Girl singer revealed that Reeves was always a nurturing presence on set. He gave advice. Sawayama admits she has limited movie experience and held her hand in the difficult bits. Keanu was amazing and exactly what you think he'd be like. So chill, she said, but he looked after me in loads of different ways, very much behind the scenes. Not telling me that he was doing something for me, but making sure that it was done. Although him being one of the executive producers means that he had a hand in casting me, so that was really crazy to comprehend. Then Reeves' generosity is already legendary. Keanu Reeves clearly saw something special and unique in Sawayama, and it's great to hear that he was super open to the new John Wick cast. After 3 movies in the franchise and a career that many actors could only dream about, he takes his mentorship role seriously. The internet's love for Keanu Reeves was invigorated in 2019 when he was declared the internet's boyfriend. He certified himself as such when he gracefully crashed a fan's wedding to the couple's delight. It's great to hear Reeves is as kind and generous on set as he is off. Also, Reeves was behind much of the on-set camaraderie. The camaraderie was incredibly important in John Wick 4, and Reeves did everything he could to set an example for the rest of the cast. The film was a momentous task, continuing popular lore from the first 3 films while also offering a unique addition to an action franchise and one of the best action movies out there. The film had a lengthy production and takes place in 5 different locations: Japan, America, France, Germany, and Jordan. So, what about John Wick 5? A John Wick 5 has already been planned, along with a prequel to the franchise titled The Ballerina, starring Ana De Armas. Clearly, John Wick 4 has a lot of weight to carry, and as a result, is the longest film in the franchise to date. The first trailer for John Wick Chapter 4 teased some of what's to come in the highly anticipated action sequel, including the film's new cast members. In addition to returning cast members like Reeves, McShane, and Lawrence Fishburne, the upcoming film features newcomers including Donnie Yen, Clancy Brown, Scott Adkins, Bill Skarsgård, Hiroyuki Sanada, and Sawayama, a Japanese-British pop singer. Sawayama is confirmed to play a character named Akira in the new film, with the John Wick Chapter 4 trailer featuring her in a quick scene where she dispatches an enemy with a bow and arrow. And Sawayama keeps on singing Keanu's praises. Reeves has long been considered one of the nicest guys working in Hollywood, and his resurgence in popularity with the John Wick franchise has led to more stories of his kindness making headlines than ever before. Not only does the actor train and rehearse constantly to be able to do many of his own stunts in the John Wick films, but he also looks after those around him. Reeves is said to have bought each member of his stunt team on John Wick Chapter 4 a Rolex watch, and the actor has also been seen helping to move and clean up equipment on set after filming. Sawayama's character is only seen very briefly in the John Wick Chapter 4 trailer, and it's unclear how prominently she will feature in the film. While it remains to be seen whether Akira and John Wick will be enemies or allies on screen, it's clear that behind the scenes, Sawayama has nothing but praise for Reeves and his professionalism. Although the release date for John Wick Chapter 4 may still be quite far off, there thankfully seems to be no end to the stories about Reeves, which only serve to further his nice guy reputation. Meanwhile, Keanu Reeves already has the perfect John Wick replacement lined up. Once he's done with the John Wick franchise, Keanu Reeves will start focusing on his comic book, Berserker. Reeves is the star of numerous films over the last 4 decades, playing aloof comedic characters, dramatic parts, and a plethora of action sci-fi roles that have helped define his career tremendously, making him a staple star of the genre. The actor's first big action role came in the form of 1991's Point Break, then 1994's Speed, before solidifying his status as a bona fide action star with 1999's The Matrix. Since then, Reeves has dabbled in other genres, including horror, fantasy, and animation, but his most significant part in the last decade is no doubt the John Wick franchise. Created by Derek Kolstad and directed by David Leitch and Chad Stahelski, the John Wick franchise kicked off in 2014, continuing with 2017's John Wick Chapter 2, and most recently with John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. The actor will reprise the role again in 2023's John Wick Chapter 4, as well as an already planned John Wick Chapter 5, which will continue the franchise well into 2025. It's unclear how far the series will go, but Reeves has been quietly building up his next franchise that will no doubt capitalize on his action star status in the biggest way yet. Now, Berserker, a taster. Reeves is the co-creator of a comic book called Berserker, which is is co-written by Matt Kent of Mind Management and drawn by Ron Garney. It tells the story of an immortal warrior fighting his way through time to the modern era, where he struggles to understand who he really is and why he has the superhuman strength and immortality that has kept him alive for centuries. Despite being excessively wounded to the point of decimation time and time again, B, as he's referred to, is brought back over and over to fight again, taking him to the current era where he's used as a weapon by the government. It's the perfect evolution of all of Reeves' action roles to date, combining the elements of action, sci-fi, and the comic book genre to form the perfect John Wick follow-up. Now, Reeves' journey to Berserker. Netflix will bring Keanu Reeves' comic book series Berserker to life with a live-action movie and an anime series. Here's what you need to know about it. Keanu Reeves will take over Netflix with a live-action movie adaptation and anime series of the comic book Berserker. Reeves' career in the film industry actually began in 1985 with the short film One Step Away. His first big screen role arrived the next year with the sports drama Youngblood. However, his big break happened in 1991 with the comedy Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and later made a big shift in his career when he starred alongside River Phoenix in the independent movie My Own Private Idaho. After that, Reeves continued appearing in a variety of movies, such as Bram Stoker's Dracula, Much Ado About Nothing, and The Devil's Advocate, and he became a widely known name and one of the most beloved actors in the industry when he starred as Neo in The Matrix in 1999. Along with his charisma and chill personality, Reeves has won the audience over, who have followed him through several projects since The Matrix came out, as are Something's Gotta Give, Constantine, The Day the Earth Stood Still, Knock Knock, and most recently the John Wick saga. Reeves already has a couple of projects lined up for the near future, as are at least 2 more John Wick movies and the highly anticipated 4th Matrix movie. But there's another project that will bring him to the realm of streaming in 2 different formats, Berserker, and here's what you need to know about it. So what exactly is Berserker? Keanu Reeves' work in the entertainment industry hasn't been limited to the big screen and some TV shows and video games here and there, and he recently branched out to the realm of comic books with Berserker. Co-created and co-written by Matt Kent and drawn by Ron Garney, Berserker follows a half-mortal and half-god warrior known as B, who is cursed to battle across the earth for centuries, becoming an agent of the United States government at some point. B fights battles that are too violent and dangerous for anyone else, and in exchange for his services, the US government will grant him the one thing he desires, the truth about his endless existence and how to end it. And finally, Keanu Reeves' Berserker movie release date. In addition to the live-action adaptation, Netflix is also working on an anime spin-off series, and Reeves will reprise his role by voicing his character. The plan for the anime series is different from that of the movie, as it will further expand the Berserker universe by exploring different elements of the story. Keanu has also hinted he may actually direct the movie, as the series is planned to arrive after the movie, and it's unknown how much Netflix will wait between projects. The Berserker anime spin-off would most likely arrive during 2023. That ends our look into John Wick 4 and Keanu Reeves' post-Wick plans. Remember to keep your eyes open for our other videos.